Board of Estimates meeting. Right now, we have Finance Department, Parks and Rec, City Clerk, and DPW, and Mr. Kleiner from the council. All right, number one, Jacob, you might as well come up, because you got a whole bunch of them. So Jacob Terwell, number one, is requesting authorization of the mayor to sign and renew attached contract with R.J. Smith to represent the city in assisting the acquired parcels to protect the watershed. So,
Yeah, good evening. So R.J. Smith, we engaged with him about a couple of years ago, and in order to help us purchasing the watershed property around our reservoirs under the grant from DEC, 2 grants, $3 million each. So he's been helping us out. However, his agreement has expired. It's every year it has to be renewed. So we're requesting to renew the agreement, that's all.
do you know how much the agreement's for?
I think it's 3% of the whatever sale we
Price.
do. Yeah.
Okay. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Massey, seconded by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Jacob Twill is requesting the following fund balance from emergency repair to the police station air condition. General fund balance, $45,000 to repairs of building.
So basically, it's the police chief, he advised me that Val Bruni, our contractor for HVAC, spoke to him and told him that his unit, his AC unit is shot and can no longer be repaired. So, and the cost is $45,000. It's going to be treated per the city contract with Val Bruni, which is based on time and material. So we're requesting that you approve this transfer so we can proceed with the,
Do I have a motion?
otherwise PD
It'll
will
be
have
very
fans. Will have fans.
I mean, for $45,000.
Some people will be locked up. I don't know.
They can all get a window unit for $45,000.
I'll make a
Every
motion.
window can have one.
I'll make a motion for discussion, for sure.
All right, motion by Massey, seconded by myself. Discussion.
Has to come out of general fund? We have no other,
No, we don't have any other source of funding for it. It's unbudgeted item,
And emergency.
unbudgeted item, and
Emergency repair.
yeah, exactly. It's an emergency situation. Unbudgeted item doesn't belong. There's no place for it.
I just want to see if he's, okay, I'll accept that.
All right, roll. Aye.
Aye.
Jacob Twill requesting the council resolution to authorize the mayor to execute the attached architectural engineering consultant contract for the traffic operations, the project in an amount of $2.6 million. This will be funded with the project's overall budget proportion to the funding of landscaping DRI and ARPA, or as funding is made available.
Yeah. So basically, this is a requirement of the state DOT, which is funding $21 million of the $21 million of the $30 million overall cost of the project for the traffic operations, and they require engineers and inspectors to be there certain amount of time, certain hours, certain staff in the office. The cost of all this is about $2.6 million. We started around $3 million. That's what they wanted, close to $3 million. We negotiated that down by cutting staffing and so on to $2.6 million. This will include about $125,000 for advanced testing to do the quality control and testing of the material installed in the field.
A motion by myself, seconded by
Second.
Massey. Any discussion? Roll. Aye.
Aye.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Jacob Twill requesting additional compensation and close proposal by CDM Smith for $33,900 in the reference project.
So it's basically, this is a change order to cover some additional electrical design work for the improvement of the project. Also, we have done an emergency installation of submersible pumps, and we were trying to include those submersible pumps under the EFC grant/funding mechanism. However, EFC, they rejected that because it was done under emergency, and they will not include it under the overall screw pump funding grant and financing. because some of the pipe material used was not made in America. And you have to be buy American. And when we installed the screw pumps, it was all emergency, rushing, getting it done before we have an emergency situation, environmental emergency situation by failure at the sewage treatment plant. So this basically will account for that expense.
And I forgot, no fund transfer is needed.
No fund transfer is needed for this one. We have adequate funding within the project.
Motion by
So moved.
Mr. Massey, seconded by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Jacob Twill is requesting the approval of reference proposal amendment number 1 from CDM Smith 5/2/2022, an amount of $41,700 to assist the city with the installation of flow meters at the selected city reservoirs.
So this project is continuation with the CDM efforts to assist us in the finalizing our water taking permit from the DEC. And with that water taking permits, there were conditions of installing flow meters, water level gauges, and so on at all of our reservoirs. This is something that we never had before. So the design cost is $41,700, and it's all broken down. What it covers, it covers Shuangang Reservoir and Kench Reservoir, and that is really a much needed project. So there is no fund, there is no funding for it right now, so we're requesting to transfer the $41,700 from the water fund balance into contractual services.
Okay, motion by
So moved.
Massey, second by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Jacob Twill requesting the approval of the enclosed proposal from Clark Patterson and Lee dated 4/28 with design preparation, contracts, plan specs of the selected layout, authorize the mayor to sign proposals, providing there is a potential grant source.
Right. And this is for the parking garage, really, across from the Paramount Theater at the intersection of Washington and South at the lower end.
The
Or any
canopy over?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's the multi-layer garage. Mayor and I went through several layouts with Clark Patterson. The mayor selected a certain layout, and there's potential funding from the state. So we want to be ready to accept the funding once it comes and start the design process immediately. Again, different layouts were prepared by Clark Patterson, Lee already. So we're requesting that your approval, and so that it will be subject to obtaining the grant from the state. So they're not going to be starting right away. We're just going to wait, but we'll have everything in motion ready to go.
Okay, motion by
I'll make it.
Massey, second by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you very much.
Recreation and Parks was given an amount of $550 for the Middletown Little League to buy quick dry. We're going to accept the donation. Authorize the treasurer to deposit the donation to the account for parks materials and supplies.
So moved.
Massey, second by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Recreation Department was given a donation of $900 from the Middletown Lions Club to go towards the scholarships. The donation will be going to the treasurer's office, then deposited in the donation into the account for summer camp scholarships. Mr. Massey,
So moved.
self, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Requesting the approval to renew the attached parking lot lease agreement with St. Paul's Church and authorizing the mayor to sign. The lease is for $500 a month. Funding is available and charged to the proper account. Resolution sponsored by Mr. Massey,
Yep.
second by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Water and sewer adjustments. 11 Royce.
I read the letter. I'm assuming, I know that you read the letter too, and I think it's very plausible, and he's got a good history, and I'm looking at his, the usage for the last, since 2005. And this was an accident. Unfortunately, he was away on vacation. I have no problems of reducing this to 15,000 gallons,
Motion by Mr. Massey, reduced by 15,000
to 15,000.
to 15,000. I'll second it. Myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anything else? Move for adjournment?
Move to adjourn.